Continuing with the numericals on positive, negative, and zero sequence network. Now we'll solve the numericals with all the data given for the network. Here, the two transmission line, that is J50 ohm and J50 ohm, they are fed by the two generators G1 and G2. These two lines are fed by two generator. With all the data are given here, that is, you have to draw the positive, negative, and zero sequence network for this diagram, taking a base of 50 MVA 20 kilovolts line in 50 ohm transmission line. That is, in this line you have to choose the base of 50 and 220 kilovolts, and based on this base quantity, the first step is to convert all positive, negative, and zero sequence of all the components in the power system. Then you draw the positive, negative, and zero sequence network. Then you have to specify the respective value of x1, x2, and x0 of the each equipment in the positive, negative, and zero sequence diagram. Therefore, our first step is to find out the new per unit value on a common base of 50 MVA, which is specified in the 50 ohm transmission line. The first step, what I am doing here is just I am calculating the per unit quantities on 50 MVA 220 kilovolts, that is chosen in the transmission line. Then first you have to transfer this base quantity in all the parts of the circuit. Here everywhere the new base quantity is 50 MVA, that is remains same. Here it is 220 kV. Then this transformer T1 is L1 by 220. Therefore, this 220 can be transferred through this to this side. That is what we are getting here is L1 divided by 220 into 220. Therefore, what we are getting is L1 kilovolts here. Similarly, here also we are getting L1 kilovolts. Means first you have to specify the new base quantity in all parts of the sections of the power system. Next, you have to find out the per unit quantity of each equipment of the power system. That is, I'll start with the generator. Generator 1. Then if you look into to reduce the calculations, that is just you have to observe here the generator 1 data, generator 2 data, they are what exactly same. Okay, everything is same. Therefore, the whatever you are calculating for generator 1, that is holds good for G2 also. Therefore, you have to reduce the calculation. At the same time, the base quantity is also the same here. Therefore, I will write here for generator 1 and 2. Then the basic equation what I am using here is x per unit new is equal to kV old by kV new whole square into MVA new by MVA old into x per unit old. Means these are the old quantities and these are the new base quantities. New base quantity, that what were chosen. You have to make use of this formula and you have to find out the value of here. What is given is for generator 1 and 2, the x1 and x2 is equal to x double dash, that is 20%. Therefore, I'll write x1 is equal to x2 is equal to kV old is L1, kV new is also L1. For this only I will write, the rest of the things I will skip so that we have to save the time. That is L1 by L1 whole square. MVA new is 50, MVA old is 25 divided by 25 into old value is 0.2. If you are calculating, that is what we are getting is 0.4. Then to calculate the value of x naught of the generator 1 and 2, that is x naught is, once again, it is 11 divided by 11 whole square into 50 by 25. The old value of the x naught is comprises of here, it is one is 0.08, that is generator positive sequence reactance, and xn value is zero.5, therefore it is 3 times 0.05. This is total x naught, your total x naught, that you have to put here, that is 0.08 plus 3 times 0.05. You have to be very careful about this. Okay, therefore the value of the x naught what I am getting is finally it is 0.46 per unit. Okay, this is regarding the generator 1. Just okay. Then you can take now the transformer 1 T1, that is this T1, this T1, they are same, the ratings are the same. Once again you can observe here the ratings are same here. On either side of the voltage is 11 kV, 11 kV, 20 MVA, 20 MVA, and X is 15%. Here is also X is 15%. Therefore, I'll start with the transformer 1. Transformer 1 here, x1 is equal to x2 is equal to x naught is equal to, I am straight away I am substituting value xv old, that is I am taking referring to generator 1 side, that is referring to this side, that is I have to make use of this base quantity. Therefore kv old is towards generator is 11 kV, both having 11, therefore it is 11 divided by the new is also 11, therefore 11 whole square. MVA new is 50, MVA old is 20 into, that is 0.15. Therefore the value of the x1, x2 and x naught of the transformer what we are getting is 0.375 per unit. This is for the generator transformer 2, transformer 1. Then we'll move to the transmission line. Then we'll go to the transmission line. I'll take it for transmission line. You can look into both the transmission line. Both the transmission line having a 50 ohm x1 and x2, and the base quantity is also same. For both the transmission line, the value remains the same. Okay, therefore that how you have to observe and you have to calculate. Now here the actual value is given, therefore you have to find out the base quantity. That is for ZB is, it is KVB square divided by MVAB. That is KVB is 220 square divided by MVAB is 50. Therefore the value of the transmission line network what ZB we are getting is 968 ohm. Therefore the x1 is equal to x2 is equal to 50, therefore divided by 968 to get the per unit value. Therefore what I am getting is 0.0516. 0.0516 is the per unit value of the x1. Then what is given is the x naught is, just have to look into x naught of the transmission line. What is mentioned is the zero sequence reactance of the lines are 250% of their positive and negative sequence reactance. Therefore, what I am taking here is x naught is equal to 2.5 times 0.0516. So that what I am getting is 0.129. Then the lastly, just I will take it for the transformer, the T2 and T4 it is mentioned here. That is what I am calling here. It is for, sorry, example. This is T1 and T3. That is, here it is T1 and T3. Okay. It is T1 and T3 are the same. Now I will go for, this is T2 and T4. T2 and the T4 I will go. Here if you are referring to either the generator side or the transmission line side, the base quantity for the both T2 and T4 are same. That is, for example, I am referring to generator side. Here it is 50 MVA 11 kV, and voltage on the secondary side are also the same. Their MVA rating is also same. The reactance is also the same. Therefore, the only one calculations you have to make it for T2 and T4. Therefore, I am doing here for transformer that is T2 and T4. T2 and T4. T2, that is x1 is equal to x2 is equal to x naught is equal to, I am referring to generator 2 kV old is 11 kilovolts towards generator side, kV new 11 kilovolts divided by 11 whole square into MVA new is 50, MVA old is 20, and reactance is 0.15. Therefore, for T2 also we are getting 0.375 per unit. These are the positive, negative and zero sequence reactances. They were calculated for the given network. Then our object is to find out, you have to draw the positive, negative and zero sequence diagram for the given network, Therefore, I am start drawing the networks for that. Okay. Then you have to specify the values what were calculated here. All these values, the values you have to substitute in the networks. All these values you have to, this, and these values you have to substitute in the positive, negative and zero sequence networks. Here I am starting with the positive sequence network of the given network, the positive sequence network. First thing is you have to draw the reference line. Reference line. First you have to draw the generator. Generator is represented by a reactance, that is a positive sequence reactance. Here I am drawing positive sequence network. Positive sequence network, and it is connected to ground here. Of course, it is L1 by L1 is 1 per unit. Then it is connected to two transmission lines. Okay, just I will shortening this. Okay. That is 1 per unit. this is x1 of generator, and it is connected to two transmission lines. You got two transmission line here. That is, the first one is transformer T1 I will draw, then transmission line, then T2, then there is a bus number 2 here. The next one is, the next line is, it is transformer T3, transmission line, then it is T3, T4, it is connected to bus. There afterwards, lastly there is a generator 2, that is once again represented by its positive sequence reactance and source of voltage, that is 1 per unit. Now you have to specify the values in the given network. We already calculated here, or calculated the same, the data you have to substitute here. That is x1 of the generator. Of course, all these are J's. Don't forget to write J. All values are in terms of, that is a reactance only. They are all reactance. Okay, just I will specify here appropriately. That is, here it is J.4 is for generator as well as the generator 1 and generator 2. Generator 1 and generator 2, that is J.4. That's the positive sequence reactance. And for the transformers, it is 0.375, all the transformers, J.375, 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 J.375. Their respective positive sequence reactance you have to specify. As far as the transmission line is concerned, that is, it is J.0516, J.0516. Okay, these are x1 values of, this is our positive sequence networks. As such, there is no much difference between the positive and negative sequence networks. Only in the negative sequence, the values are the same. As such, there is no, the source is present in the generator 1 and generator 2. Okay, we'll draw that diagram also. Okay, that is, I'll draw a diagram here also for negative sequence. Just I will draw for negative sequence diagram. Negative sequence. Network. Okay. Once again, we have to start with the reference. Then start with the generator. That is, it is represented by a reactance, negative sequence reactance. Then it is connected to the bus number 1. It is connected to bus number 1. Then it is T1, transmission line, and it is T2, and is connected to the bus number 2. The next line as T3, then another J50 ohm transmission line, then transformer T4, which is connected to bus number 2. Then lastly, there is generator 2. Here in the negative sequence reactance you have to represent, then positive and negative sequence are same for generator, that is J.40, J.40 here. And for all the transformer, it is once again J.375, 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 here also J.375, and the transmission line, once again it is J.0516, J.0516. 0.16. This is the negative sequence diagram. Similarly, you have to draw the zero sequence diagram. Only thing is that the very carefully you have to draw for zero sequence network here, looking into the connection diagram here. Okay. I'll start with the reference once again. It is a zero sequence. Zero sequence network. Zero sequence network. I'll start with the reference. Reference. See here. Very carefully, it is grounded. The generator G1 is grounded. Therefore, it has to start from the reference. And here it has got Xn plus Xg0 of the generator. Okay. Therefore, while representing the zero sequence reactance of a generator, you have to take care of both the reactances. Therefore, you can observe here, it has got the two component. One is Xg0, then another one is 3 times Xn. It is grounded, means that is why it is connected here. It is Xg0, that is what he is given is 0.08, that you are converting into the new base quantities. That is what you are getting is the total it is 0.16 and it is 0.05, that is 3 times Xn, 3 times Xn, that is what we are getting here as, that is 0.3, that is 0.3, then whole thing you are calculating the calculation as 0.46, that is you are taken care here. That is while calculating, you can observe here, you can see here, it is 0.46. I split into this, that is 0.08 into 2, actually it is a 0.08 into 2. Here it is already multiplied here, that is this point is you are getting, it is 0.08 only. It is 0.08. This, whatever the simplification of this is, you are getting 2. That if you are multiplying, it is you are getting Z. That is 2 into 0.08 is 0.16. 2 into 0.05 is 0.1 into 3. That is same thing I am specified here. That is, otherwise you can mark with only one reactance, that is 0.46. That is J.416 only you can represent. Okay. It is individual values. It is an individual value. Similarly, then this generator is connected to the bus number 1 here. Bus number 1. Here first it is the star connection. Both sides are grounded and star connected. Therefore, there is a direct path from the bus number 1 to transmission line. There is a direct path from here to here with a zero sequence reactance of the transformer. Therefore, what I am drawing here is, it is zero sequence reactance of the transformer T1 and the transmission line. Then it is a transmission line. Then here comes, it is star connected and it is not grounded, it is grounded. Just you have to look into your sequential diagram, that is switching diagram. You have to recall. You can call this point as a P, this point as a Q. P and Q. I'll put here P and Q here. Then it is star connected ungrounded, neither this switch are closed. The secondary is star connected and grounded, therefore this is closed. Means what we are getting is from P to Z0 of the transformer, from P2 there is a break here. There is a break here. The same thing I will show here, that is from here there is a break, that is this break, then Z0, then there is a Q here. Okay, this is how we have to, then it is connected to the bus number 2. The same thing I am showing here. Just I will rub it off everything. Okay. Okay. That is, we are shown a break here because it is star connected and is ungrounded, and it is star connected and grounded in the secondary side, therefore it is directly connected to the bus number 2. We'll go for the second line. Once again it is star and it is grounded. There is a direct path, therefore I will draw here direct path. Then transmission line. Once again it is the star connected and ungrounded, and it is star connected grounded. Therefore this side there is a break, this side which is connected to the bus number 2. That is same as the previous case. Therefore I am showing here break, then it is connected to the transmission, the bus number 2. Then comes the generator 2. It is also grounded to external XN with its own X0 of 0.08. Therefore, once again, I am representing by with the 2 reactances. That is, one is Xg0, that is 0.16 per unit, and that is 3 times Xn, that is what I am getting is 0.3 per unit. That is, if we are calculating the total value, this, that is what we are getting is 0.46 per unit. It is J0.46. It is also J0.46, here also 0.046. And the other positive sequence reactance are for the transformer is, once again it is J0.375, 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 and for the transmission line it will be J0.129. It is J0.129. This is how you have to represent the zero sequence network. That is only the trick is for the generator G1 and Z2, that you have to carefully observe here. That is, it is a combination of the 2 reactances Xg0 and 3 times Xn, that gives the total positive sequence, zero sequence reactance of the generator.